Alright, let's go. Nice. Alright. Next one. I gotta go around this way. Yeah, didn't think so. There's the Between Mountains. Here's a question, though. How precise do I need to be? There we go. Oh, I got my cotton robes after all. Nice. Love it. Can't get that one, can't get that one, can't get that one, can't get that one. Alright, I think those are the only ones that I can get for now. Alright, so we're gonna move on. Before we do, let's see if those Gurman's boots will come in handy for anybody. Let's see, alert. No. Add status. Let's see. No, she's good with that. Or he, rather, because it is a he. See, what's that is almost leveled up. Good. Bright eyes, glass armlet, leather plate. He's not going to keep the coral ring forever. I'm going to buy some Phoenix Downs just in case. I don't think I'll need them, but never know. Better to be safe than sorry. There we go. Let's go. Alright, and I've gotten pretty much all the blue magic that I can, so there's really no point in, Oh, is it over that bridge? Or over this path? Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. Let's go. Let's progress this plot. And now we get to fight some enemies in the grotto, too. Thankfully, he won't need the butterfly sword for much longer. A couple of battles and he'll have what's that learned already. So. Hey, G-Rank, what's up? Yep, in order to progress throughout the grotto, you need to obtain these bells from various chests and fallen soldiers. I'm doing pretty well. I'm still pretty stoked about the fact that I finally got another points-worthy time in GoldenEye. But before we can move on, we gotta kill some black mages. And yeah, your Smeargle stats won the day again. Freya's pretty susceptible to fire damage, isn't she? Well, I mean, I recorded the footage and I put it on the website, so if you click the link in my, there we go. If you click the link in my, sort of below the stream itself, you'll see my times page. Good, now that he's learned what's that, we can get unequip that from the ogre, which is nice. Yeah. Might as well. Can't wait to try the new Grand Dragon strat, see if it's actually viable. That one. And there goes the other one. 420. Before you came, I actually got all the chocographs and just about all the blue magic that I possibly could. So now I actually have now have from one of those chocograph chests, I now have 2 cotton robes. So remember how I was fretting that I forgot to have one for Garnet? Well, now I got one, so it's all good. Enemy in the way before we get to that downed soldier. Yeah. Those things. It's 2. Oh yeah, Buzz gives us our first taste of the Berserk stat. Which basically means that I have no control over my characters, they're just going to keep attacking and attacking. But the good news is that it increases their regular attack strength as well, so... You know, depending on the circumstance, it can be worth it. Thanks for that. She doesn't have anything else that she can equip yet. That's her best stuff so far. Glass armlet's already taken care of. Again, glass armlet. Yeah, like I said, that coral ring's not going to stay on him forever. That one's definitely dead, and this one will be dead in just a minute. Yep. Oh wait, that's not the one that I wanted to open. It doesn't really matter anyway. It's a dungeon. There's always a Moogle in a dungeon. So yep, that just happened. Before I actually use the bell, I'm gonna get this item over here. The Magus hat. That way Vivi will learn slow. And then we'll use the bell over there, and then we gotta do just a little bit more cleaning up. Oh no. These things. Easily the most obnoxious regular enemy in the game, assuming one's not counting the Grand Dragons. Mostly for that reason. Just about every single time that these things get attacked, they counter in some fashion. And their main method of attack is using might to increase their regular attack strength, and then slashing, but worst of all is when it uses Entice, which causes confusion. And there is nothing in the game yet that saves you from confusion. This should knock it out. Thank you. Pumpkinhead comes through. And after all that, only 51 experience points. Not even remotely worth trying to kill these things. Oh. Please don't be another one. I don't want to fight another Lamia. Or Lamia. I don't remember how they're pronounced. Okay, good. They're just skeletons. Thanks for the boost. Cook might have actually come in handy if I needed more blue magic, but I don't. The only blue magic spell I don't think I've gotten at this point is either level 3 Defenseless or Vanish. Let's get in here and let's save. Then we try to leave, but not yet. Yep, so every time we get a Koopo Nut, we go back to him, we get another item. But I don't seem to remember the items actually being that useful, so... Alright, now we have everything we need to take on the boss of this dungeon, but before I do, just because I'm, you know, a completionist like that... we can get another bell from this guy. Okay. I'm gonna wheel around back here and save one more time. Just don't be a Lamia. Don't be a Lamia. Dang it, it's a Lamia. At this rate, I'm just gonna flee. I hate these things. I thoroughly hate these things. Before I do... there we go. Get us out of here. Alright, so before I do the attempt to kill Grand Dragons, I'm actually going to take out the boss first. What do I have item-wise? 18 tenths? That should be enough. Breaks. So, much like yep, Master Heezmaluk has indeed gone mad. How mad? Well, because of that. Much like a couple of the Black Waltz fights, this generally is thought of as one of the more, you know, you really want to play this game, here's one of your first really tough bosses. But, thankfully, there is a very easy strat that makes this a lot easier. Because this boss has a glaring weakness that we are going to exploit the heck out of right now. We're gonna throw some tents at him. And it didn't work. Nope, not Phoenix Pinions. The thing that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use tents to inflict status effects on him. If it's successful, he'll be stricken with darkness, as well as silence. Which means that he won't be able to cast water, and his one physical attack is going to get a lot less accurate. The problem is that it doesn't have that high a percentage of actually succeeding. But there it just did. So now we can basically play the rest of this fight with no fear of actually getting knocked out. Although, he's being a little too accurate with some of these attacks. He has one item in particular that we want to steal, the Ice Staff. And the reason why we want that is because it teaches Vivi Blizzara, which is easily his best spell at this point in the game. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that even though he's been afflicted with Silence, he can still cast 2 spells. The first is Silent Voice, which he sometimes does when you attack him with black magic, like fire or thunder or something like that. As you see, he just tried to cast water and he can't. The other is that he will, when his HP does get to a certain point, he will cast water on everyone, and that's something that you cannot stop, regardless of whether he's afflicted with Silence or not. So we're going to try to keep him alive long enough for me to be able to steal the Ice Staff. In fact, I'm not going to kill him until I actually get it, so... Yep, he's just a sitting duck the whole time. He's got, if I remember correctly, about 3,000 or so HP. There we go. Hey, man. You just missed my entire explanation of the tent strat, so... Assuming that you got back relatively, like, you know, in the past 5 seconds. Alright, and I really want this Ice Staff. No. Sorry, buddy, can't cast water. Dang it. Whack him with a stick. Oh, the tent strat. A strategy that you use on this boss to make it so he can't cast water, and that his physical attack accuracy goes way down. Yep. Sorry. Not working. See, because technically I didn't cast Silence, I afflicted him with Silence. None of my party members know anything to silence enemies. Because even though the tents, when they're successful, restore basically all of your HP and your MP, it does come at the price of possibly inflicting poison, silence, and darkness on the character that it's used on. Now, it doesn't work for all of the bosses, it only works for a few. But yep, we're just basically sitting here waiting to get the Ice Staff. And even though I have the Bandit ability equipped, this is taking a while. Yep. If characters have immunity to those particular ailments, then the tent strat won't work. So that's the reason why you can't use the tent strat on Grand Dragons. Because if you could, it would make everything so much easier, but fortunately that's not the case. I know this is not necessarily the most exciting thing you've ever seen in your life, but... Alright, well... Vivi's tranced, so that's gonna be wasted, sort of, but not really. It's not gonna serve really any practical purpose in the near future. I still have 71 potions, so I can do this for a while still. There we go, okay. Now we can kill him. The reason, and I don't know if you were here for that explanation, but the reason why I'm not using, the reason why I'm not using, double black magic is because even though he's afflicted with silence, he, does attack with, silent voice as a counter, which, renders a character as being silenced. And he'll also cast water on everyone when his HP gets to a certain low point, which you also can't do anything about. Oh. Never mind, I guess he couldn't cast water after all. That's new. Unless I'm simply just remembering this fight wrong. Oh well. I'm not complaining. And we got a tent. How nice. I'm gonna have to make sure that I use one when I attempt the Grand Dragon stat. Learning new things with every playthrough. Yep, we're going to depart away from that story for a bit, and go with Steiner. Yep, I did it. Yeah, give him that. Give him the HP boost, why not? Aside from that, is there anything... Not yet. He'll need antibody, just because it's such a great ability. Uh-oh. They gotta check the bag. A girl and a middle-aged man. Oh yeah, because there's millions of those in the world. Guy saw pickles. Let this be a lesson, kids. If you need to sneak across state lines, just take a sack full of pickles and you'll be fine. Alright. So how are we gonna get over there? Well, let's see what happens. Kill. Don't kill. Oh, they're Guy Sol pickles, yeah. But since there is no real-world equivalent of Gysol pickles, I guess, you know. Yeah, dill pickles are a surefire, I think. That takes care of him. Oh, that's so sad. You know, you could do better than that, buddy. Alright, let's go. Uh-oh. Problem. Yeah, even though there's the chest on top of that wagon, I can't get it yet because I'm carrying a giant sack on my back. So let's get the pass. Let's go. That's a line from I Want to Be Your Canary, if you remember that dialogue. Russell, Russell. You'll get changed while he's on lookout. Let's go over to the other side. Oh, dang it, I didn't do it fast enough. Oh, well. Yeah, you can actually go and check on the other side, and then there's a text box that shows her with, like, 5 exclamation points. Oh, I can't get that chest after all? Okay. Oh well. Yep. I just couldn't do it fast enough because I couldn't remember if it was the default option or the second option, so... Sure, I'll deliver your letter to Nazna. Now that we have Garnet again, I can give her some new equipment. Namely, the cotton robe. Yeah. Glass armlet, absolutely. Give her that, absolutely. For that, so she can learn Scan. That's awesome. Chemist is a great ability for this early in the game, which doubles the potency of all healing items that are used with it, so... Potions now heal 300, and high potions heal 900, which is great. Nah, not worth it. Yep, cool. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. You'd look just like the princess. Okay, you can take the lift. Let's go to the corner. Oh, hey, lady. Those obnoxious Moogles. He did have some wit for a bumpkin. Love it. Alright. And while they're traveling on up through South Gate, we check back in with our other party. And he's dead. Alright, so now we're venturing through the door, but we're not going to completely finish that yet. We're going to go back into the grotto. And everybody's healed. Why is Bumpkin not used more frequently? I don't know. Because I guess there are more creative ways of insulting somebody. Alright, so before I forget... Ice Staff. Perfect. Good, good. Oh, did he never finish learning Blizzard? Oh. I might as well let him finish learning that. Alright. Oh. Let's see. There we go. Dang it. Don't be a Lamia. Don't be a Lamia. Don't be a Lamia. Don't be a Lamia. Good, it's not. That'll kill him. That should take care of these guys. If not, one more tiny little bit. Alright, I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna quickly use the restroom, so... Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Now I'm back. Okay. Now it's time to see if this is going to work. So, as you know, one of the biggest level-up tricks in the game is slaying Grand Dragons on Disc 1. Now, ordinarily, this would involve one of two ways. The first is you use the Limit Glove technique, which is far too reliant on chance, because Phoenix Downs, even though they can restore only 1 HP, it restores a number anywhere from 1 to 10, which means that your chances of it working the way you want it to are 10%, which is hardly reliable at all. The other way is to use Vivi's Lazara spell over and over again, because Grand Dragons are weak to ice. There's also another way that involves constantly casting the spell Night, but again, that sort of only works if you have the Limit Glove technique as well, because Night puts Grand Dragons to sleep. And you also need to make sure that Kena has the Insomniac ability. This strategy, though, assuming it works, involves the technique Mustard Bomb. Mustard Bomb causes heat to enemies, which means that if an enemy attacks, the enemy is automatically killed, and the attack doesn't even go through. Mustard Bomb only has a 30% chance of working, which is where one of the chance elements gets thrown into this. Now, to help try to mitigate that, I've given Kena the Coral Ring, so that just in case Grand Dragon uses a Thundaga spell that attacks and kills everybody, I might still be able to lop off a Mustard Bomb or two before I end up getting KO'd. Now, I've never done this before, but there's a part of me that's eager to see if it actually works. So the question is, where on earth do you get Mustard Bomb this early in the game? You get Mustard Bomb when you exit Lindblom, but you do it through the business district exit. So, you know, at the inn where you stay where Vivi visits you, if you go to the bottom of the screen once you leave the inn, you'll find the exit to the city. Yeah, you then go to... Yeah, this is what I mentioned last night. You then make sure that you go to one of the surrounding forests, because the enemies that are there, the enemy that you need, the bomb, is only available in the forest. I know because I tried this for quite a while yesterday. And then, you obviously eat it, you learn Mustard Bomb. Also at that same place, there are Jabberwocks, I think that's what they're called, I don't remember. Those particular enemies, so you can learn Limit Glove anyway, if you go there. So, and this is worth saying just in case you don't know, this is the place where you fight Grand Dragons, but you need to make sure that you fight them on the plains here and not in the forest. Because the forests have Garudas, and Garudas are annoying as heck, this early in the game. They have a lot of health, they know Firaga, which can attack everybody, and you have no good anything for stopping fire. Alright, so let's see if this works. Alright, well he's already casting Thundaga. And he's casting it on everyone. Fantastic. There they all go. This is off to a great start. %30 chance, and it did not work. But since he's casting Thundaga again, I get another chance. If this works, Kano's going to get a lot of experience points. Nope. Alright, Venom Breath. But if I remember correctly, Kano does have antibody, so it's guarded. Number 3. Okay, let's try it again. There's a reason why you save when you're up here. I would have been extremely surprised if it worked right away. 30% odds are not good, no matter how you slice it. Yep. There is another way to try to stall for a little bit of time if you have Freya jump. Use her jump skill, because if she jumps, that means that Thundaga can't hit her. She'll eventually come down, obviously, but... Okay, who's it gonna target? Alright, it's hitting Peavy. Let's see if this works. See, because the fact that it's missing is a good sign that it's not immune to it. Dang it. Alright, well, it's attacking everyone. But Freya didn't take the hit, because she's all the way up there. But not anymore. All 288 damage. Trying really hard not to be skeptical, but there's a part of me that's thinking that this strategy is bunk. Well, alright, well, there goes that. This is gonna be a game over. Yep. I'll give it another couple of tries. If it still doesn't work, I'm just gonna say, forget it and move on. How many have I fired at it now? Like 5 or something, and they all missed? That's pretty bad odds. Alright, 2 more tries. I could probably use slow on him to try and buy a little bit more time. Apparently I can't slow it down either. Was it a targeting? Okay. What's what thing called? A Grand Dragon? Or what's happening to me, which you call a slaughter. God, why is this... Is this really not a... Is this really genuinely not a viable strategy? Alright, that buys me a free one. Stop missing. Is there something I'm inadvertently doing wrong? Alright, well, Vivi's dead. That's hitting everybody. I really want this to actually work. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Alright, well there goes Freya. And because Kana's spirit is so slow... It's ridiculous. It's gotta work somehow. Right? I mean, I'm very sure that the thing's not, yeah, it's like level 60, and it's, yeah. If all 4 party members survive, they each get about 8,800 experience points. Yeah, look under status ailments and under heat. There shouldn't be a word that says immune. I might create a separate save file just to see if I can actually get this strategy to work. Yeah, well, there goes Zidane. Bye-bye. Venom Breath. That's basically a freebie. Let's see if I can slow this thing down. I can't believe this. Why is this missing so often? Yep, level 5 Death is a spell that you can get in the game which automatically kills all enemies if their level is a multiple of 5. And there goes my 3 party members. And there he goes. I know that I said I would move on, but considering the fact that the only thing we have left to do in this disc is Lindblom, not Lindblom, Burmecia, however you pronounce it, I don't know. I might as well try a few more times. I might create a separate save file just to keep testing this to see if it works. Because I so badly want my theory to be right. Because I don't think I've seen a single video on YouTube of this strategy even working. Yeah, there is the Limit Glove strategy. But I hate the Limit Glove strategy. I have Limit Glove. I could do it. But also, I don't want to go through, you know, some of the latter parts of the game ridiculously over-leveled. That's why even if this strategy works, I'm only going to do it once. And I'd like to do it with everybody alive, just so that way there's not one person who's ridiculously, overpowered. Yeah. And to prove that darkness doesn't work, I'm going to try using Soul Blade on it. Nope. Once again. And there goes everyone! Well, minus Freya. Just one time. Just one time. That's all I want. Nope. This is Nuts' right. And that's why I... No, oh, I used it on the wrong person. Ah, great. Alright. One more try. And if it doesn't work now, I'm moving on. Yeah. Great, isn't it? Alright, let's go. It's not just that, but Slow has been missing, too. Alright, please don't kill everyone. Alright, good, it's not gonna kill everyone. Watch just how, like, I'll get it right the first time, like, off-stream. Goodness, I've so rarely had luck this bad. Alright, Venom Breath is a freebie. Dang it! This is insane. This is nutty. Everything is missing. I mean, it's like something out of a comedy at this rate. Yeah, I used it all early on in the game, I guess. Alright, well, I still have 3 more before I need to use an ether. No. Again, it didn't work. There he goes again. I thought, wouldn't it be funny if he revives with 1 HP? Alright, and this is probably going to be used on everyone. Yep! There must be some other element to this that I just don't know. There has to be. There is no way... Theoretically, it's possible, yes. But there is no reason whatsoever I should be missing this much. There we go. Yep. Okay, that's it. I'm forgoing it. Yeah. You know what? The sadist in me wants to do it one more time. Why not? And we're already here, we're already having fun. Well, I mean... I'm sure you are, watching me fail all the time, but... Get some crackers. I'm sure that my crunching is really loud on the mic. I apologize. Well, that was quick. Nope. That's a miss. Let's see who this is going after. Alright, Vivi's dead. Oh, you can't? Wow. I'm surprised. What's up, Go Girl Anime? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. I got... Oh, wow. That's a freebie. Nice. Yeah. I'm starting to think that Mustard Bomb is not a viable strategy after all. Nope. I love FF9 too. And besides, there's nothing stopping me from killing these things in Disc 2 anyway, but... nevertheless. Alright, Venom Breath is a freebie as well. Everybody's got antibody. Don't say this is the one. Don't jinx me. Don't jinx me. Yep. See, because here's the thing, if it's afflicted with heat, it's going to turn red. That's how I know it works. has to work eventually. Nope. That's another miss. Do Grand Dragons just have ridiculously high magic evasion? Oh my god, wow. Nope. Yep, gotta recover that old MP. Where am I? I took out Giza Maluk, so I'm just waiting to go to Burmecia, and then take on the final boss there. The final boss of Disc 1. No. Dang it. It's that low? It feels like... Oh, well, there goes everybody. Yeah. If it doesn't work on this one... If it doesn't work on this attempt, I'm just gonna forego it. And then just go straight for the end of the disc. Because I also don't want to be up ridiculously late since I have class tomorrow. Nope. That's another one. And there we go. That's that. Okay. Forget it. Going on. I know I've always got the Limit Glove Strat. I know. I hate it, though. Does physical work on it? You mean like physical attacks? I mean, it does. Sort of. I mean, Grand Dragons have 13,000 plus HP. And with the... You're not supposed to even be able to kill these things, theoretically, until, you know, you get significantly better equipment. The strategy of killing them early on is basically a way to try to break the entire beginning of the game. Because this is still Disc 1. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna create a separate save file, and I'm gonna keep experimenting with Mustard Bomb and see if it actually works. Am I speedrunning? No way. I am not a speedrunner. I only speedrun GoldenEye. How does it break the game? Grand Dragons give, assuming all your party members survive, it gives them 8,800 and, I think, 2 experience points. This early on in the game, that's effectively 7 level-ups. And that's assuming that you don't have the level-up skill equipped. The main way that people... Oh, great, it's a back attack. Wonderful. The main way that people usually attempt this early in the game is doing what's called the Limit Glove Strat, which basically means that you... You know what? Just... Let me see. Oh, great. Running away. It is a very precise number, yeah. Well, there's a really great strategy involving them much later in the game, but anyway. The point of the Limit Glove strategy is that if Kana has 1 HP, Limit Glove does 9,999 damage. Which, as you might imagine, is a lot. Grand Dragons have about, like I said, 13,000 plus HP. So using Limit Glove basically means it only has about 2,000 and some change HP left. Or 3,000 some left. And then you can either eat them, which automatically kills them if their HP is that low already, or yeah, it's a great strat, I just hate it. Or you can use Limit Glove again and kill it again. But again, that's entirely reliant on the fact that Kena only has 1 HP. Alright, so we're not actually going to head to Burmecia just yet. Because there's Chocobo tracks around here. And I want to get one of the Chocographs. So we're going to head over in this direction. And that's a giant sandstorm. Well, if you're going to use Protect, I'm just going to use Lazar then. Oh, yeah. Let's see, can I eat him? Nice. Level 3 Defenseless. Or Deathless, if you prefer to call it that. Let's try to go. Oh. Okay. I know you can't go in anyway, because plot-wise the game won't let you yet, but, you know. It's always fun just to walk up to a gigantic deadly sandstorm and say, "Oh, I wonder if I can go through this thing." Next time I'm in the desert, which will be never, I'm gonna try that, see if it works. All right, well I already got the blue magic I needed from them, so I'm not gonna bother fighting the rest of them. Especially with a back attack. Alright. Might as well. Oh, now it runs away. More or less. If I remember correctly, the tracks are over here. Well, that was fast. Completely ridiculous. You know, for the first 2 parts of this playthrough, I was doing really well. And then life had to do this to me. Why? Why does this happen? Can't even let me get to the Chocobo tracks without one more fight? Fine, be that way. Against guys I've already fought. Fine. Have it your way. I'll just kill you both instead. There we go. What goodies do we get? What's this? Smoke that makes you sleepy? So, Choco just found a whole bunch of hallucinogenic drugs. Okay, cool. Very hallucinogenic drugs. And then the tubby one himself appears. Yeah, I could probably sell that for some gil. I already did the cotton rope trick, though, so it's not like I need any more gil anyway. Alright, well now that that LSD trip is over... let's go finish this disc. I might go a little bit longer than I planned, but that's just because I didn't expect the Grand Dragon issues to be so prevalent. Let's see. Yeah, why not? Let's go. To Burmecia. In we go. I especially love the design for this town. Yay, plot is right. Alright, so before we go any further, it's important to make sure that you get the Stelazio coin Cancer here. That means we now have 2 of 12. Hey there. Bye there. Thankfully, most of the enemies in Burmecia aren't very strong, so... I mean, after killing Lamia's in Giza Maluk's grotto, nothing should be nearly so hard anymore. Before I forget, should I re-equip some stuff, or... No, Freya's already maxed out everything that she can max out. Alright, let's go. Yep, those guys are back. Thankfully, black mages aren't too hard to kill. There's that random damage of the fork showing off again. Sometimes it does 300, sometimes it does not even 50. Yeah. Little goodies lying around and all the rubble and all the destruction. Can't leave yet. Gotta fight a baddie. Lazar is such a great spell to have at this point in the game. Yep, I even like the fact that they have dead bodies everywhere. Really gives the feeling that something awful happened. Right now that that's done, I can give him the glass armlet. No point in giving him anything else. Let's go here. Alright, well here's one of the little tricks to Burmecia. Chests that attack you. They're kind of like the living chests in Super Mario RPG, except that those attack when you hit them. These just attack when you get within general proximity. I got plenty more potions. Can I eat this thing? Nah, not yet. Alright, well, it's taking off and running. But fighting those chests is worth it because they give you... Yeah, you gotta love those things. It's worth it just to get the 2 ability points from it. Just because there's also so few enemies that give you more than Oh, was I supposed to walk across that thing? No. Oh well, whatever. Yeah. It's funny though, because depending on the game, attack chests can sometimes be ridiculously overpowered. Like the ones in Super Mario RPG, save for maybe a couple of them, most of them are situations where you're thinking to yourself, how on earth am I even going to survive this? Alright, Magic Hammer. It's not a very useful ability, but, you know, for the sake of Kana's ability to learn everything possible, I like it. Try eating it one more time just in case it has anything that I can learn. Yep. These enemies also introduce the ever so lovely gradual petrify status effect. Basically meaning you don't kill these things before the timer reaches 0. No, I didn't learn anything. Don't kill those things before the timer reaches 0, your character's petrified, and you gotta use a soft or a panacea in order to get rid of it. Living chest. I don't think living chests are enemies that you can eat. There goes another potion. It's not like I don't already have a whole bunch of them. Yeah, they also give you a fair amount of money, so it's worth it for that as well. Another dead couple. There we go. Get the little chest back here for an ether that's hidden out of sight. That'll kill them all. Will they survive? Yep. Vivi's just dancing. Now that we have the bell, we can move on. I do wish that I had remembered what that chest was up there. I can't imagine it was anything terribly necessary, just because... I mean, the times that I forget that it's there, that I forget that it's up there, and I cause the floor to collapse, I don't recall feeling like I missed out on something important, so... There goes that. And there goes that. And what on earth is that sound outside my window? Jeez, that's obnoxious. Maybe it's the world expressing my its dissatisfaction at the fact I couldn't kill Grand Dragons. Knowing my luck, probably. That's cool. Burmesian soldier Dan. Such casual dialogue given what just happened. But we are, because we're important characters. If I remember correctly, there is a shop coming up relatively soon, so I can get some more stuff. Especially with all this cotton rope trick gill that I got. There's a dead lady. And a dead guy. Just want to check to make sure that there's no hidden items or maybe hidden money off to the side. Ironites. Oh, wonderful. That's great. That's great. I should probably heal. My guys are starting to get low on HP. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything of worth over there. There, those go in. Yep. The promise you made in front of the guy who went insane because the black mages took him over? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Where were you? Is there anything in there, like, chest-wise that I could use, or... No? Just a cinematic for dramatic effect, I guess? Okay. Let's go. Can't go that way. Over the hump. Tent. And a phoenix down. Always good items to have. Evil chest. And if I remember correctly, I think that's the last one. Oh. I actually like my high potions, you jerk. Yeah, now that Vivi has the ice staff, his attack is actually mildly strong. It's much better than that simple mage staff. Alright, let's go. And there's the Royal Square. Alright, so before we go on, I'm actually going to unequip that and give the Coral Ring to Zidane. And there is a reason for that. Because the fight coming up has a lot of good stuff to steal. But it's not easy stuff to steal. The Burmesian Armory. You could have phrased that a little bit better there, buddy. Now we can get her Rises Wind. I don't know how you pronounce half the names in this game. Rises Wind, which gives everybody in your party the region status, which is great. Now, before you go up to the palace, you're going to want to duck in here. Because not only is there a Moogle here, he's got a shop. And we get a Kupo Nut. We'll want the Needle Fork. Already got a few glass armlets. Might be worth it just to buy one more, just in case. 2 mithril gloves, that way Steiner can have one. A few Magus hats, 2 barbets. 4 bronze vests. And still plenty of money to spare. And get that for a lightning staff. And you'll want to buy something from him, yes. Stiltskin usually has pretty decent items and for pretty inexpensive stuff, so... Magus hat. Get Freya the Barbet. The Mithril gloves. You don't want to give him the lightning staff just yet. It's better for him to learn the Lazara. The bronze vest is good because it teaches jelly. And Jelly will become one of your favorite status prevention spells later on in the game for sure. Now that we've done all of that, we're going to save one more time. Or actually just save, because I don't think I saved while I was here. And then we charge forward to the last boss of Disc 1. See you guys. Pretty sure I didn't forget anything, so... Vivi's not known for his jumping abilities. What's up, Jorah Smash? Nice of you to join us. Actually catching the tail end of the stream here. You having a good night? Actually, I forgot to ask that of both Go Girl Anime and you. Your internet exploded? Doing pretty well. Got all my work done for tomorrow, so I won't have to wake up super early, which is great. Alright, so... this fight coming up, this last fight before Disc 1 is over, you fight against Beatrix. Now, what makes Beatrix different from a lot of other boss fights in this game is that her fight is timed, which means that after a certain number of turns, the fight automatically ends. So because of that, it's not worth it to try and whittle her HP down to 0. Because, for one, that means that you're not going to be able to steal the items that she has. Not only that, but it's also advantageous to know what moves that she does have. She has a regular slash, nothing particularly special about that. She has Thunder Slash, which inflicts thunder damage on somebody, which is another reason why it's good to have the Coral Ring. The one attack you want to worry about is Shock, which basically just pretty much kills one of your characters. There's pretty much nothing you can do about that. And yep, Kuja has arrived on the scene. Yep, it is true. He does look drunk, passed out every time. But one of the nice things about fighting Beatrix is that she's only able to attack one party member at a time. So because of that, you always want at least 2 party members ready with a Phoenix down in case she just decides to do Shock a whole bunch of times. The only person that you want to consistently give commands to is Zidane, because you want him to be able to try and steal all of her items. Unfortunately, the steal rate for items with Beatrix is pretty low, even with the bandit ability equipped. Yep, so now through all this exposition, we've learned that they're going to be attacking the Clarins next. We've got this mysterious man with white hair. Oh yeah, it'll be no problem. Your faith in me is resounding. Here we go. Last fight of the disc. Then that'll be the stream. Actually, it might be worth it to inflict slow, just to make the fight drag on a little while longer. And that's why you give Zidane the coral ring, so that he has as many opportunities as possible to steal. And we got the best item right off the bat. Good. And here's Shock, and how it just completely destroys everybody. Power of friendship didn't save me from Grand Dragons, man. Alright, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Let's see if I can steal that last little thing that she has. Who is it? Alright. The fight's effectively in the bag. I mean, there's nothing that she can really do to kill me, so... If I can get one more attempt in, that'd be great. Oh, now you have 1 HP. Oh my god. Can't believe that. That's just fate laughing at me now. And there we go. That's that. And then she uses Stock Break, which does that to everybody. Beatrix is one of my favorite characters in this game. Nope, you're awesome. And that is the end of disc number 1. Alright, that's going to be it for today. Alright, thank you guys very much for joining me. Go Girl Anime and Jorah Smash, if you are still watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. He is a narcissistic piece of garbage. I was thinking about ending with one of those rather cliched, like, who is this mysterious person, but I already know who this mysterious person is, so there's really no point in doing that. But, I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you got some kind of a takeaway. If you liked it, if you like the stream, feel free to follow. And I'm planning my next stream for 8 p.m. on Saturday. So until then, thank you very much. I'm glad that you had fun. Next planned stream is for 8 o'clock on, like I said, 8 o'clock p.m. on Saturday. So, yeah, they did just say his name. So until next time, thank you guys very much for stopping by. And I will see you next time.